everyone. So it's Wednesday and I just got off work a little bit ago. Went to the store. Oh, it's been a week. But I'm on my way back home and I'm excited because I have a night to myself tonight. And it's so funny because I finally get a night to myself. Well, I got one the other night. Well, kind of recently. And it's so weird. It's like, I love it, don't get me wrong, because it kind of gives me time to reflect and kind of just be by myself. And I actually, anyone that knows me knows how much I'm obsessed with my girls. But I love being by myself too. Like when I get my alone time, I love it. I don't have to go out and do anything with anyone. I just simply love being by myself. And it's the simple things. It's funny because I'm getting old, because it's the little things that I find joy in nowadays. Like doing simple shit around the house, you know, getting things done without having a cute little adorable 4.5-year-old at my hip asking me to play dolls 24/7. You know, she just loves playing. She wants to play all the time. She's constantly, will you play with me? Will you play with me? And she's so cute and it's so hard, but I've got to get stuff done, you know, so I can't play with her all the time. So, and then I feel bad, but she's so adorable. And Ari just started high school this week. I cannot believe I have a freaking freshman in high school. So yeah, that happened. And I'm just so thankful for both of my girls. I just love them with everything and they make me so happy. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of thinking lately, and you know, it's time that I get back to me, because we can't make anyone else happy unless we are happy with ourselves. And honestly, the main thing, I'm very happy with who I am internally, but the main thing that I really want to improve on, which has been like this for years, is my weight. And it's like, I'll do good and lose 10 pounds, and then I get so excited, I reward myself, and then I fall back, and then my weight goes up and down within those 10 pounds. If I could just stay consistent and break the 10 pounds and then just keep going. Like, it sounds so simple, but for some reason it's been so hard for me to do. My eating habits are not the best. I've really got to, you know, make it prioritize my health and, you know, my happiness. And part of that is, you know, eating healthy foods, and a lot of that is preparing. So it's very, we're definitely going through a transition right now, going back to school, because our schedules, as everyone else I'm sure, is changing. So along with having to take the girls to and from, you know, both of their schools, which they're both different schools, so they have different drop-off and pick-up times. It's just crazy, but I'm having to adjust my work schedule accordingly. And don't get me wrong, I'm super happy and thankful that I'm blessed enough to be able to do that. That in itself is amazing. But I'm gonna have to start getting up and start working at 5 o'clock in the morning again, so that I can get off early enough to pick Nora up at 2, because she has to be picked up at 2 o'clock. So my mom has the girls tonight. I'm so thankful. Earlier I was kind of stressed out about my tooth. I started having tooth pain yesterday, and man, it's a whole long story about that, but I have to go to the dentist tomorrow to get that checked out. But I'm just gonna, you know, it almost ruined my night, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna let that ruin my night. I have a night to myself. I'm gonna pop Motrin and go on about my day. So that's what I did. I got me some Chipotle, and the only reason I did that is because I can make 2 or 3 meals out of a Chipotle bowl. So if I look at it like that, that's technically only like $5, you know, per meal. So I'm gonna enjoy my Chipotle and get some. I'm thinking about either doing the wallpaper. I really need to finish this wallpaper project, or I'm thinking about doing the light fixture. There's just a couple things I want to get done around the house, but I also really want to just veg out and watch a movie, because I never get to do that because excuse me, because I never get to do that because the girls, well, Nora is always downstairs with me. Ari's normally upstairs talking to her friends on her phone or FaceTiming, but Nora's downstairs with me and she's always watching, you know, something on the TV. But recently, like the last couple weekends, I have sat down and, you know, took my turn with the TV and watched a movie. Excuse me, and it felt amazing because they happen to be really good movies. So I really looked up with that because I never watch TV. When I say never, I mean when I'm not working, I am doing stuff around the house. You know, I have this big yard that I'm taking care of now, and just if I'm not sweeping the porch, I'm doing laundry, or I'm mowing the grass, or I'm edging, or I am cleaning out the car, or, you know, putting clothes away, cleaning the kitchen, doing dishes. It's just always something to do. So one thing I am gonna do is get my teenager to help me with more chores around the house this year. So that will be helpful. But yeah, things are going good. We just are adjusting to our, you know, trying to get in the flow of our new schedule. So far I've been lucky. Joseph has taken Ari to school this week and he said he's got her all week. Nora's first day is Friday and she's going to pre-K. So we met her teachers. They seem super awesome and she's getting excited. Of course, she misses her little friends, but she's excited about meeting her new friends and her big school. So things are going good. And I'm coming home just in time to see this beautiful sunset. This has become really like my favorite part of the day is when the sun sets. I love it out here. It's so many like pretty colors. It's just gorgeous. I really love getting on my bike and going down, you know, driving with my bike down the road and watching the sunset. And, you know, there's deer out there. My next door neighbor actually hit a deer the other day, so I gotta be careful because there's a lot of deer out here. But yeah, I'm just really looking forward. I think I'm gonna sit down. There's so much I want to get done, but you know, I only have a couple hours before I have to be in bed. But well, a few hours, so I can, you know, get some stuff done. Just gotta decide what I want to do. I love. Wow, look at that, y'all. Look at that. See what I mean? It's so pretty. I don't know if it's even showing it because I'm paying attention to the road. But look at how pretty. It's like orange, pink. I just love it. And I really love being out here in the country. It's the best. But what I don't love is the freaking bugs. Okay? Ugh. I am constantly struggling and fighting this war with bugs. And if you know me, you know that I'm freaking terrified of roaches. So I have been doing everything in my power. You know, I've had, and this is no exaggeration, I've had the exterminator out. I've had to call them, you know, after they come out, I've had to call them again right after that. If I see one roach, like, because I'm not playing with those. And unfortunately, we live out here in the country and we are backed up, which is a good thing actually, that we're backed up to the beautiful greenery, you know, scenery. We have beautiful green scenery and I love that, but unfortunately we have had to struggle with those big ass water bugs, but they're freaking roaches. Okay, let's call it what it is. So anyways, I've been researching different ways to get rid of them, and because last night, sure enough, big ass roach comes crawling down the kitchen counter, and I'm like, what the? I just had the exterminator out here, like just had him out here. So I know one thing that works is boric acid, the powder. So I am definitely going to be putting more of that out and plate, but you got to be careful with that because, you know, obviously it's not good for pets or kids, so you have to be very careful where you put that. I'm rocking my Bahamas shirt today, straight out of Nassau, Bahamas. But yeah, so I'm home, but I just wanted to say hello. I definitely have had some things on my mind lately and just been in my head for a while. But just, you know, not bad things, just life in general. And you have to create boundaries with people. Sometimes, you know, change is not always bad. It can be scary, but it can be good. So you just we're constantly growing and changing and evolving in life, you know? So it doesn't have to be a bad thing. But yeah, anyways, y'all have a good night.